Central. We are working for the people of St. James. We are working for the people of Jamaica because we have chosen Andrew Holness. We have chosen.
Labour rights, show some love to Craig Oates, Eastern, Hanover.
Warrior, that's what I am. Blessed be unto thee, the Holy Trinity forever. Things are in a lot of blood and the line of the tribe of Judah. Blessed, sing, I sing. Who sing and lift them with some increase. But I don't even have the devil or the man and the beast are on that dead. They for me put the chippy 16 on me head. I sing, love your only for 18 men die. And it's a body for man, not till I say I am.
Hello, Prime Minister, Craig Oates, please permit me. Prime Minister, please permit me. He's a good warrior. Craig Oates is a good warrior. Craig, we'll be fighting together. We'll be fighting for the third term. For the third term. Show labor rights. Show Craig Oates. Third term.
Warrior, that's what I am. Blessed be unto thee, the Holy Trinity forever.
Welcome, Craig. Prime Minister for the third term.
Labour rights.
Michael Andrew Holness.
Jamaica Labour Party. Who ready? Labour on. Ring the bell. Them car run, them car.
Labour rights.
Do what the Labour right have a mash them up. Yeah, Labour right.
Labour rights.
Them car run, them car hide, them car.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Let me once again compliment you. Big up yourself. You look very good. And assembled in this room is a representative cross-section of Jamaica. Jamaicans of every walk of life is here. And for the audience watching via live stream, you should know that there is a similar, if not larger, crowd outside, watching on a big screen. And I want to big up those persons on the outside. Thank you for coming. Thank my loving and kind character for weakness, because I am also a fighter. And you know me, I rope a dope. I take the hits, I roll with the punches, because I have a strong constitution. Some of the licks that have been placed on me, a man of weaker means would have fallen. But I remain standing upright, strong, and ready. And my strength doesn't come from me. It is not of me. When the heathens come to slay, I call upon the shield of the Lord. I call upon the praying Jamaicans. I call upon the well-thinking Jamaicans. I call upon the reasonable people. And they have always answered. And I give God thanks, and I give the people of Jamaica thanks. The bigger point, my friends, the bigger point is that I love the people. The bigger point is that I stand here not on my own means and not for my own aggrandizement. There are no more titles for me to gain. Really, this is about service. I do this because I care about the people. I stand before you seeking your support, not for the third term, but to allow us to continue to carry the mission which we have started, the transformation which has begun, to carry it through to fruition. I stand here before you, ready, fit, strong, and able to carry that mission through to its completion. A mission which, for many, because of a way of thinking, they refuse to acknowledge it. And that is one of the characteristics of something called a bad mind. Now, friends, I want you to think about it very carefully, because we have made a colloquial saying out of bad mindism. And we all know what we mean when we say people have a bad mind. Them grudgeful, them envious, them negative, them lie, them always looking for the worst. They're deceptive, bad mind. But the ultimate characterization of the bad mind is that they don't like to see prosperity. They don't like to see people prosper. They don't like to see things going well. Now, I want you to just think about it. Think about it carefully. How do you tackle a government that has managed to bring down one of the most intractable problems that has faced this country for the last 50 years? I want you to just think about it. When I toured this constituency, just before the 2016 general election, I toured Mount Salem. And I was gripped by the level of fear in the community. When I entered the community, a small group came out to meet me, and as I walked down the lane, I could see people just pushing their heads through their window to look, afraid to come out. Afraid. I took away from that experience that Jamaicans should not live like that. You shouldn't be afraid to come out of your yard. You're coming home from church and you have to call first to say everything all right in the community, otherwise me go sleep with my church sister yard. No, we shouldn't live like that. And so I made a presentation which was very aspirational. Bad mind people don't like to hear people aspire. And I say to all who are gathered here, never be afraid to aspire. To raise your head to the sky, look to the Lord and look for the best in life. Never be afraid to think big, to vision big. Don't be afraid of prosperity. Don't be afraid to create wealth. because we don't bad mind people for where them are, because we know that we have the capacity as well. So I said to the people of Jamaica, do not be afraid to think that one day you can sleep with your windows and doors open in this country. Never be afraid to wish and dream and think and pray. It can be done. And I went back and we sat down with the team and we said, how are we going to do this? Your member of parliament was then our Attorney General. And I came up with this idea that we needed to create zones of special operations, geographical areas where we ascribe certain powers to our security forces to allow them to conduct certain types of operations to keep the crime in those areas down. Your member of parliament, the then commissioner of police, the then my national security advisor at the time, Major General Anderson, who became commissioner of police after, we crafted a legislation